Hey, quick question. What is the one thing you grab every single day without even thinking about it? No, it is not your phone. It is your towel. That fluffy, absorbent lifesaver we all take for granted. But have you ever stopped to wonder where it came from? I mean, who invented this thing and why? Stick around, because today we are diving deep into the wild, wet, and surprisingly fascinating history of towels. Trust me, by the end of this, you will never look at your bath towel the same way again. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are unraveling a mystery that has been hiding in plain sight: the origins of towels. I will be honest, when I started researching this, I thought it had be a quick, "Oh, someone made a cloth to dry off. The end." Nope, this story spans thousands of years, crosses continents, and even involves some seriously fancy tech. We are going to cover where towels came from, how they have evolved, why they matter in different cultures, and of course some mind-blowing facts that will make you the towel expert at your next trivia night. So grab your favorite towel, get comfy, and let's soak up this history together. Okay, let's start at the beginning, way back in ancient times. Towels did not just pop out of nowhere, right? The earliest version of what we had call a towel comes from ancient Turkey around the 13th century. Back then, they were not fluffy bath sheets. They were called pestamul, thin, woven strips of cotton or linen used in Turkish bathhouses or hammams. People steaming it up in these luxurious public baths, then wrapping themselves in these lightweight cloths to dry off. Genius, right? But here is the kicker. These were not just for drying, they were a status symbol. The fancier the weave or pattern, the more important you were. It is like the medieval version of flexing your designer handbag. And get this, some historians think the idea of towels might go even further back. To ancient Egypt, archaeologists have found linen strips in tombs that could have been used for drying or wrapping mummies. So, yeah, towels might have started with pharaohs. Now, let's fast forward a bit. By the Middle Ages in Europe, towels were still a luxury item. Most folks just air-dried or used whatever rag was lying around. But in places like the Ottoman Empire, they were perfecting the art of the towel. They figured out how to make them absorbent and decorative to birds. One stone. So that is the origin story. From Turkish bathhouses to Egyptian tombs. Towels were born out of necessity and a little bit of swagger. All right, so towels had a cool start, but how did they become the plush, cozy things we know today? Let's talk evolution. Fast forward to the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries. This is when towels went from niche to necessity. Textile machines started churning out cotton like crazy, and suddenly towels were not just for the rich anymore. They became affordable and mass-produced. But the real game changer, the invention of the terry cloth technique in the 1840s. This is that loopy, super absorbent fabric we all love. It happened in England, where they figured out how to weave cotton with these tiny loops that suck up water like a sponge. Fun fact, the word terry comes from the French word tire, meaning to pull, because of how the loops were pulled into the fabric. Mind blown yet? By the 20th century, towels were everywhere. Hotels started monogramming them fancy. And then came the colors, the patterns, the sizes. You have got beach towels, hand towels, gym towels. There is a towel for every occasion now. Oh, and do not get me started on microfiber towels in the 1990s. Those things dry so fast, it is like magic. So from a simple strip of cloth to a high-tech drying machine, towels have come a long way, and innovation is still pushing them forward. Now, let's get into something really cool. How towels mean different things around the world. In Turkey, those pestamul towels are still a big deal. They are not just practical, they are part of the culture, handed down through generations. You will see them in homes, spas, even as fashion statements. Over in Japan, towels have their own vibe. There is this thing called a tenagwai, a thin, multi-purpose cloth that has been around for centuries. People use it to dry off, wrap gifts, or even as a headband during festivals. It is like the Swiss Army knife of towels. And do not forget sports culture. Here in the US, the terrible towel became a Pittsburgh Steelers legend in the 1970s. Fans wave these yellow towels at games. It is a symbol of pride and unity. Who knew a towel could get a whole stadium hyped? So whether it is tradition, utility, or fandom, towels have woven themselves into the fabric of cultures everywhere, pun intended. All right, time for some towel trivia to impress your friends. Did you know the world's largest towel was over 82 feet long? It was made in Pakistan in 2016. Imagine drying off with that beast. It is like a towel for Godzilla. Here is another one. Towels are a big deal in space. Astronauts use special Norins towels because, well, you can not exactly shower up there. They have got built-in cleansers, super high-tech for zero gravity. Oh, and if you are a sci-fi fan, you have probably heard of Towel Day, May 25th, every year. 'Tis a tribute to Douglas Adams, author of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where towels are the ultimate survival tool. Fans carry towels all day. It is hilarious and awesome. So yeah, towels are not just for drying. They are record breakers, space gear, and geek culture icons. So there you have it, the epic journey of the towel. From ancient bathhouses to modern microfiber, from cultural symbols to sci-fi legends, this everyday item has a story way bigger than you had expect. Next time you grab one, take a second to appreciate it. It has been through a lot to get to your bathroom. If you loved this deep dive into towel history, hit that like button. It really helps me out. And do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Tell me in the comments, what is your favorite towel fact from today? I will be reading every single one. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I will catch you in the next one. Until then, stay curious, stay cozy, and I will see you soon.